everybody, this is Lisa from This Little Piggy Plans, and I am going to attempt to do a much shorter plan with me today than I did the last time. It's so long, my last video, that it's not even up yet on the channel because I am still editing it down. That's how long it is. So, it is now the 19th. Actually, I haven't gone to bed yet from Sunday night, so it's kind of like 1 in the morning or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and set up this coming week in my planner so that I don't start out the week behind. And I have this gorgeous foiled kit from Creating & Co. that I'm going to use this week. Look at that sparkle, guys. It's so pretty. I thought that this would be a good week to use it. I didn't use it last week for Valentine's Day, but it's still very like romantic and wintry, and it's just pretty. So I mean, look at that. Hello Weekend is foiled. Yeah, so I definitely wanted to make sure that I used this kit. So I'm going to try to find, here we go, the bottom washi sheet, because that's what I like to do first. And the date covers over here, and the glitter headers. All right, so all right, so the Epic Planner sale just ended, and we did really well. It was a lot of fun. I just packed up like the first half of the orders are pretty much ready to go out in the mail. Oops, I don't want to lay this down crooked. On Tuesday, just a couple of sheets we need to finish printing. Oh my gosh, see this, the one thing about Paige's kits, as beautiful as they are, is that her stickers are not removable, so I have to be super careful when laying these down. So this actually is my first time using a foiled kit in my planner. That's a tiny bit crooked, but it's gonna have to deal. I'm gonna have to deal with it because I don't want to rip it up. Yeah, Paige started selling foiled kits, I don't know, probably a few months ago, but the first one that I bought was her snowman kit, and I still haven't used that one. I think, you know, I wanted to stick with Christmas kits for the holiday time, and honestly, here in New York, it can snow, you know, pretty much it could even still snow in April, so I didn't really feel a rush to use that one. And if I save it for next year, I'm totally cool with that because it is absolutely gorgeous. But this one is only the second one that I've gotten from her, and it's just so pretty, and it's so close to Valentine's Day that I figured that I would go ahead and use it right now. So I'm not going to hoard this one. I am going to just try to use it. Oh, that's the one thing I forgot to grab. All right, I'm going to have to go back and grab my sheet of numbers for the date covers. Paige's kits do not come with the numbers, so you just have to remember to pick up a sheet of those separately, or use just something else entirely. So I'll probably just use her date numbers. I might see, like, I've got a bunch of I have a bunch of hearts that might look cute, but we'll see. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay down the dates for right now, and then I'll go back and actually add in the numbers later on. I'm sorry if my head is in the way. Actually, what I should do so my head doesn't get in the way is just put my planner down. But I'm just afraid of my planner being out of view. So, but probably that is better than seeing my gray frizzy hairs that are just in the middle of the night. So, all right. This is like the fastest I've ever planned. Probably usually I spend half of my time just figuring out what I want to do for the week. So it was nice that I knew which kit I wanted to use already. so that I can just get it laid down, because honestly the earlier I have my stickers laid down in my planner, the more likely I am to use my planner for the week. Sometimes I don't get it done over the weekend, and then we get to like Tuesday and Wednesday and I'm like just starting to lay down my stickers. So I think that this is much better. I'm going to try to become better about getting something set up, because even if I just have this much done, it motivates me to actually start using it much more than if it's just blank. Then I tend to put it off much longer. Oh, hold on a second. I always get to like Sunday and forget. Like these in the Erin Condren for this month match perfectly well, but Paige usually, here we go, she includes these little flags on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and stick these guys down over there. I'm not even gonna worry that I didn't cover it totally evenly because the pink still looks really pretty. Maybe I'll even do that like on purpose on this side over here. So yeah, the Epic Planner sale was pretty good, and we're trying to get as many of the orders out on Tuesday as we possibly can. So I think it's doable. I already got through half of them tonight. I just put in like a good, few solid hours on it tonight. So, if not Tuesday, it will happen probably Wednesday. Thursday at the latest that everything should go out, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm going to use the glitter headers underneath the date covers. I'm trying to make quicker decisions in my planning because honestly, as long as it takes me to plan, it's not so bad if I'm just planning out my week for myself, because it takes me it took me like 4 hours. I had like 4 hours of video from last week's plan with me, which, I was doing the whole entire week pretty much at once. So, and I don't know, I guess that probably seems like an excessive amount of time, but even more excessive is the amount of time it is taking me to edit it down. So I'm gonna try not to do that to myself so much this week. I'm just gonna try to I think that's why I'm using another part of the reason why I'm using this kit is my decisions will be much easier because I'm just going with a single kit because it's so pretty. I definitely don't want to mix in too many other stickers because I think that would take away from the beauty of this kit. But the piggies are definitely going to be coming in, of course, and maybe a couple other stickers depending on what I need. But I'm thinking it's going to be mostly this kit and piggies, and it's going to look really, really pretty. So I'm excited about this week. I think, let's see, we are we're in the middle of potty training this weekend, and it's going really super well. So that's one thing I did dig out. I dug out my flute stickers and my potty training stickers that I know I definitely want to use for sure. Actually, let's have it again because we just had our second day of potty training and Owen's doing really well with it. I was surprised, and I think it is because, like we had one of those little potties at first, just those standalone little kid potties, and he would do his thing in it, but he would never do number 2 in it. Like we couldn't get him to do it. So we didn't push him too hard on the potty training. That's a little crooked. But we really wanted to get it done because, he is 3 plus a few months. Well, he's not quite 3.5, but he is older than 3. And, we definitely, since Bryce and I both work from home and me out of the home a lot and Bryce out of the home a little bit, like we're really hoping to get Owen enrolled in preschool, and he is going to need to be potty trained for that. So we don't want to push it off that much longer, because if we can get him in preschool for a few hours a week, then that is going to make a huge difference in our ability to work a little bit at like more during more normal business hours. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this not all who wander are lost sticker just right up in this box at the beginning of the week. Over here. Try to do it like super straight. That's pretty good. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put a glitter header underneath and see if I can get this sidebar set up a little bit. But yeah, so actually, so we got, for potty training, we decided to go for it and get him like the seat that you just stick on top of, you know, the regular toilet, and he is just taking to it like a champ. So he had his first poo-poo on the potty yesterday, and it was really funny because he disappeared for a few minutes, like the one couple of minutes that neither of us were like fully focused on him. It got really quiet and he wandered off, and we said, oh no, what is he doing? Because we knew like it had been a couple of days since, you know, that, you know, it was just time for him to do the number 2. And he has this habit of hiding, and it, like he just hides when it's time for him to do that. So we figured he went and hid like in his bedroom behind like his chair or something, and we were pleasantly surprised to find him staring into the toilet at what he had just done. So that was really exciting, because like we, you know, all morning we had been saying, you know, let's try going on the potty and see what happens. You know, I know you've got to do it, you know, your thing. And you know, he would sit, but he wouldn't try too hard. So when he disappeared, I was like, oh gosh, okay. But so the fact that like he went onto the potty and did that all by himself for the very first time, like we were so happy and so excited. I totally did not intend to talk about, you know, our son's bowel movements on this Plan With Me video, but I mean, hey, that's what is going on in our life right now. So I'm just gonna go with it. All right, let's see, where are I want to get some habit trackers going for the week. Let's see, what do I want to track? I should work out again this week. I have been kind of bad about it and putting it off a bit. So, let's see, do I want to go back into pink for that, or do I want to just keep it? I think I want to keep this one red. Oh my gosh, guys, I have really taken a bigger break than I planned to from working out. I was so consistent with it for over a year. Like, I didn't miss a week of working out for over an entire year. And all of a sudden now, oh, wait a second. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a glitter. So I think I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna just go ahead and write this in. I'm just gonna do workout for that, and then probably usually what I do is I track my workouts in the sidebar like loosely, just with like what day I do what. So I'm gonna see if I can get something going again, and then I don't know if I want to break it up with a header or just put the other habits in. I definitely know that, I think what I'll do actually, I want to do pink and then gray. I think so. Or gray and then pink. Decision. What's going to look prettier with the header underneath? So there you go. Gray, pink, and then gray. I think I'm going to do gray and then pink. Or I could do pink and then gray, and it's kind of like opposite of what that is. Yeah, I'll do it that way. Alright, so then I've got flute practice. My schedule is going to be a little different this week because I teach a lot of like private students, and you know, those kids, unlike my college students who are obviously in college, my private students are mostly in middle school, couple in high school, and a couple in elementary school. So in New York, it is winter break this week, so my schedule is a little bit different. I have a few kids that are going to be out of town, so like I'm definitely going to go through and write my schedule in. Like I'm not at the college tomorrow because it's not break for them, but it is a holiday. It's President's Day, so I actually have tomorrow off, which is really nice. That's, you know, the other part of the reason that we decided to do the potty training this weekend, because we had a nice solid like 3 days to really focus on it. All right, I'm not sure. I always get to this point in the sidebar where hold on, I can't write and talk at the same time. All right, so flute practice. I always get to this point in the sidebar where I don't know what to put here because I like, maybe I'll take out one of the habit trackers. Those are the washi strips. Here we go. Or maybe I'll just put like maybe a half box and some deco on top or something. I have to figure out how I want to fill it in. Like, it's not the space that I have for it here. If I can't think of another habit to track, I'm just gonna lift that habit tracker up, and then put maybe a full box down here, because that would fit so much better. All right, guys, so look at that. That's my sidebar. All right, yeah, so I'm gonna do this for my workouts and just try to get back on working out train this week. And I'm actually impressed with how quickly I just did that. Usually something like this takes me like much longer. It's so embarrassing. All right, so I'm going to figure out my schedule for the week. So I want to how do I want to do this? I just want to mark in basically my lessons that are staying the same. So like Thursday, I don't have any of my students because I only have 2 and they are both out of town. So I don't have to put anything there. Friday, I have all right, I'm going to start with Friday actually, because that is a normal day of teaching for me over at the college. So that's going to be like my most full day. And then probably Tuesday, because I don't teach on Wednesdays, and now I'm not teaching. Yeah, so I'm going to do Friday and get that in there, because that's like, Friday is actually my busiest day this week. And you know, I want to, all right, I'm probably going to go ahead and put, I like using the todays at the top. So I think I'll do, just go kind of in order. Like here, I'll do today. And, no, I should have used habits. Oh, well, that's okay. On the side. Today. Okay, and then now I have a lot of pink already over here, so maybe I'll just do gray and red again, or go back to pink. Do the do I use gray, or do I want to use red and pink, or do I just want to use gray and red? do, yeah, I guess we'll do this. Gray there. Whoops, that's totally crooked, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, sorry, I cannot talk and do this at the same time. Okay, so we've got that going. So today, that looks good because then we have all the pink over here. Well, I could have done it opposite, like red. Maybe that would have looked better. I'm just going to leave it. I overthink these things all the time. Okay. So today, then I'm going to be... Probably don't want to use a decorative box because I have a pretty busy morning. This is what I need. Maybe I do want a decorative box. Maybe I want to use washi strips to separate things a little bit. Yeah. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to use a full decorative box since I'm going to have to put things over it. So I'm going to use these little washi strips and probably a scallop. And a scallop box over here. Looks pretty. And then the piggy. Right here. And that right there, and then oops. I am at school that day. Alright. And then I'm going to get one of these checklists. Just right underneath. And I think I have 5. I need to check my schedule again, which is on my phone, which is recording this video, so I'm going to wait and fill in the order of my students. No, I'm just gonna leave it, it's not that crooked. I'm gonna fill in the order of students in a little bit. And then, let's see, Paige usually has a car. Here we go. A car in her deco. Actually, wait. No, I have Emily on Friday because she's here on break. Okay. So I don't have Gabby, but I do have Emily. So I'm going to write... Actually, I'm going to do it this way, I think. How do I want to do that? Those washi strips. Where they go? Here they are. Alright, I'm going to use another little washi strip here, I think, in between. Actually, wait, I have 5, and then I'm going to stay at school a little bit and practice. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Alright, I'm going to use this guy there. And make another little half box, or maybe just a regular box. Yeah, I'll just use like a regular box. Just write that I'm gonna practice, and then put No, I'm not gonna use that half box. I'm just gonna make another little checklist here. There's one other slot that I needed. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna put a scallop box. Yikes. Lay these down and then other washi strap. Where is it? Here it is. Honestly, should probably save this washi strip for the very bottom. But maybe I'll just put glitter headers at the bottom and that'll look really nice. Alright. So, get this going here. And layer this one on top. This one. The car and then right. Because I'm gonna have to go to the private students. So at 5 o'clock. Alright, so I'll fill in my students there. I'm just gonna write practice / record for me while I'm at school, and then maybe what I'll do is put one of these. No, you know what I'm gonna do? Probably actually just another scallop box and then a glitter header on the bottom because actually I might leave the bottom blank for right now and just see how my week turns out later that week. So alright, so that's a pretty full day. I'm gonna go back and fill in Tuesday kind of in a similar way. I don't have as many lessons on Tuesday though. I'll probably like go to the post office and stuff. I'll probably put in my check box in the afternoon. Put some deco around it. I'm not gonna set up too much right now because I'm not really sure. I would try to set up my lessons for Tuesday and then most of tomorrow, and then figure out where I want to put some of the full boxes. Actually, a full box might look really pretty on, oh, which one? Maybe one of these might be really pretty. How many do I have? 7 to use. So I can double up one of the days because I didn't leave room to put one on Friday because I have a long day Friday. Alright, I don't know, like, should I put, this deer is so beautiful, and then, oh my goodness, how do I want to do this? This is the hardest part for me, is just like figuring out kind of where to put the really pretty full boxes. They're so pretty. one in. Maybe I'll put that one for tomorrow. It looks really pretty there. Or that might be a really pretty one to use on Wednesday too. So maybe I'll put this in the middle over here. It might look really pretty next to the checklist. Alright, I'm not sure. I'm gonna save that one. So I might not fill in tomorrow until tomorrow. I like to do a plan as I go most of the time. But alright. So let's do, I'm not gonna fill anything in for the morning. I'm gonna put this checklist. I think probably just right here. I'll probably just put like some cute, you know, if Owen and I do something Tuesday morning, then whatever. But in the afternoon, I do have to teach, and I will have to go to the post office. So I think I'll put this here. I'm just gonna have to figure out like how I want to space things out up there, since I cannot lift this up now. But that looks really cute. I'll probably separate it out with some washi strips once I figure out what's going on. But I'm going to have post office on Tuesday for sure, because we're going to have a ton of orders to mail from the sale, and tomorrow is a post office holiday, so that's like definitely happening. First on the list on Tuesday. Oh, I know what I'll put tomorrow morning. I'll put that we're going to potty train some more, so I'll put that up top. Yeah, and then I've got to teach lessons, so I want to get my flute Piggy. So I always just go to the post office like right on my way to teach, since how do I want to put this here? Yeah, usually I put this. Maybe I'll put him up there. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna put it right down here, a little hanging over the side, because I'll have just, I think I'll have just 2 lessons, so I'll just put teach flute. This way, if I need to fill in any other little errands, I can. His belly's dirty. I don't know, like I got something on my flute stickers. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't bother me. So then I have Lila at 4:45 and Kenneth at 6 o'clock. And do I have anybody else this week? I don't think so. Because Kaylin is away, and then my 2 Thursday lessons are away. Yeah, so I think that actually takes care of this week's teaching. Like, I have a really light schedule. I might have one more lesson because I just got contacted from a new student, so we might try to fit something in this week since they seem to be around. But other than that, okay, so now I'm just going to fill in tomorrow morning a little bit with potty training. I think I might just start out with maybe a little half box, or I could use a scallop. I want to use a scallop or a half box. It might be really cute to use another little scallop and some of the washi strips, maybe. But I want to make sure I have washi strips for Tuesday, so let's see. Yeah, and then I'll probably use this guy like right there, because that'll help break up the checklists. It's like some glitter headers. I just want to make sure that I get the spacing really nice first. Alright, so the question is scallop box. I should move this up a little bit now. Alright, this is how we're looking so far. It's a little bit filled out. All right. The question is, do I want to do a half box? Or do I want to do... Actually, how would... I think those are like actually really pretty. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do a scallop. I like using my scallop boxes, but I always have to layer them over something because I don't like them around the white space. So, oops, do this like this. And I might actually just go and mark like, I don't know if I want to mark in like the whole week of potty training still, because I mean I didn't do that for Friday, but I didn't really have room. I do have a little room at the bottom. I could put it on the bottom. It looks really pretty. Okay, so we're gonna do him right there. That looks so cute. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. And then I'm just gonna write potty training. Day 3. All right, that looks really cute. It looks like he's like going potty up in the mountains. All right, and then I'm gonna use a glitter header. Where did I put it? Here they are. All right, put a glitter header underneath, over here, and I'm gonna use a little bit more deco tomorrow because it's a vacation day, and that gives me a really nice way to break up these checklists. But I'm putting everything on a little crooked. See, that's better. Yeah. So it's a little crooked. That's okay. This looks really pretty. And then tomorrow night is going to be more packaging up orders. So I'll probably go and put a little to-do list for tomorrow. I think I'll do a pink one over here. And then that's basically it. All right, so we are going to print and cut a little bit of what we don't have in stock, and we are going to package orders and print shipping labels for everything going out on Tuesday. All right, and then at night, oh, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I mean, I don't know how long that stuff is all gonna take, so I'll probably actually edit this plan with me. I'm gonna write that. Edit plan with me. Yeah, so I think that this is all that I'm gonna fill in right now for the week. I do have to go still grab my date numbers at the top, but I think that this is a much better start, honestly, than I usually get. So I am really happy with that right now. And yeah, so if you liked this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm going to try to post really regularly, a whole slew of different stuff, and try not to make every video that I post like a million hours long. So I think this is a good start towards that goal of not having a super long video up there. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all for my next video. Okay, bye.